All right, Virgos, welcome to your weekly forecast. So the new moon this week is in your first house. First of all, happy birthday for those of you who are watching for your sun signs who have your birthday this week. But all of you have had a lot of energy in your first house, which is the house of your independence. It's the house of your self-image. It's the house of yourself and of your life in many ways. And so this new moon that's shaping up is very much a new beginning for you of a yearly sense. Now, the last one was as well, but this one is particularly activating the new moon in, that's had Jupiter transiting your sign. So new moon conjunct Jupiter here. So Jupiter is all about seeing the big picture and opportunities where we can expand our horizons. And this, again, can be specifically pertaining to you and where you're headed and the goals you have in life and, you know, accessing a bit of that open-mindedness and whatnot. So it's excellent. It's an excellent new moon. I think it's easier than a lot of the other energy we've had lately this month. And again, it's conjunct Jupiter. So, you know, whatever it is you've learned about yourself this past year with Jupiter here, whatever you have been maybe open-minded about or expanding with, involving yourself, your life path, all right, even your independence. A lot of you, this is an expansion of your independence. This is now a new beginning with this. So it's subtle, right? It's still early. This is a monthly thing, but also a yearly thing. And so listening around Thursday is excellent. As we approach Thursday, the energies are dying down. So good to listen, especially around Tuesday and Wednesday when Mercury is conjunct Jupiter. So your ruler Mercury over Jupiter really does give you that big picture perspective and open-mindedness. It can be about you. A lot of you feeling quite confident, quite motivated actually. Could be the case, even though again, it's still lowered energy, and seeing just the potentials, right? So if any insights that do come in at this time, it is just fantastic to be maybe writing them down, brainstorming, thinking about them, communicating them. And some of this might even have to do with your career for some of you, since Mercury does rule your 10th as well. Yep, whatever it is, I think it is certainly setting the stage for what is this new beginning involving what you want in life, your desires and your independence. So also coming into the week too, I do want to mention that on Monday, there is this sextile with Saturn and the sun in your first house. So you could be feeling quite stable coming into the week, which is good. And this could be pertaining to the fact that over the past couple of years, a lot of you have been working hard at your communication or reading or writing, learning for some of you. Whatever it is you've been taking seriously from this practical area with Saturn in the third. You got this now supporting you coming into the week, making it a great time for anything involving, exchanging, sharing, learning, things like that. And, Saturn is going to be leaving your third house here over the next couple months too. So you guys are leveled up with a lot of this, practical stuff. If you felt that it's more heavy, more serious when it comes to things like communication or learning or whatever, correspondence or the mind just generally, that's easing up. Because you've already had these lessons, you're experiencing them, and you're sort of finishing them up now as you go into these next couple months. All right, so yep, Thursday's the new moon in your sign. One other thing I do want to mention is that it is opposite up to Uranus. Uranus has been transiting your 7th house of relationships for about the past 8 years, probably making you feel like you want more freedom in your relationships, or life is getting you to sort of understand the importance of freedom when it comes to the whole relationship dynamic. So this could be, romantic relationships, but it's all relationships in general, whether it's business partnerships, friends, contracts, business dealings, this sort of erratic energy about it. So if you do feel like there's this wanting to break free, break through, have this freedom when it comes to other, really good to balance this during the new moon. And the balancing point is really that it's great to be cultivating your independence, because without knowing who we are and what we want in life, we can't develop healthy relationships, right? And vice versa though. In order to cultivate our independence and our personal needs, we need relationships in our life. And in this case, freedom in the area. So it might be freedom of your perspective, unlocking any chains or patterns or things that are, holding you back that you feel like are preventing you from having more freedom when it comes to other. But listening to that, developing it in healthy ways, incorporating it into this independence, because like I said, we can't have one without the other. And they really are just two sides of the same coin, right? self, and other. All right, we learn about ourselves through other, and of course we learn through our relationships. Well, what's the other way? We learn about ourselves through relationships, and we develop our relationships through this cultivation of our independence, right? So, yep, so that's the week in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please let me know. But Virgo, I wish you the very best week. I hope this was helpful for you. And do check out your moon and ascendant videos yet. If you haven't yet checked those out, there are links down in the comment section. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.